What's up, guys? Metsuka here, back with another video. And today, we're going to be taking another look into another one of the changes post-patch 1.9. And we're going to do Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel today. Alright? So, now, Miss Marvel gained a 6-star skill. Okay? So, we've been waiting on it, and to be honest, for the Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel users out there, in the last patch, Miss Marvel gained, she gained quite a bit. She got quite a bit of changes done to her. So, number one of the biggest ones here is her passive was changed to, while getting hit with 25% chance, apply to self attack plus 20% by 1% of lost HP, stack all received energy damage. So basically, you know, as this passive procs, the damage increases by the amount of energy damage she receives, which is huge when it procs. And now this thing has a minute cooldown, so the biggest thing that you will notice, the most useful this can have is like situations like arena battles. I'm sure most of you are aware of by now that Miss Marvel is a beast in arena battles because her passive usually procs right away. And if Miss Marvel, if you're going against her and you're using an energy damage character, you are pretty much gonna get smoked. Her damage is insane when the passive procs. So another area where you'll see this useful is in team up play, like say in the Doc Ock team up play. You know, when you get hit by those laser beams, it'll just increase the damage significantly, or getting hit by Destroyer's laser beam or something like that, right? And also another thing to note is just the damage of these skills were increased. So she has gotten a lot better. But today, in the new patch, she received a 6-star skill finally. It's called Radiant Form. So what it does is it's a self buff, and it gives her skill cooldown time to all of her skills, increases her all attack and her all defense, as well as her all speed, and it says amplifies and strengthens all skills when activated. And not to mention, she looks cool and she flies. She flies and she moves fast. So I'll show you guys this here in action, and just show you what she is, how she is now. All right. So real excited for this one. Just for the guys that don't know, she is an energy damage type. Everything she does is straight up energy damage. Okay, and she has a leadership of increasing energy damage by 30%. Okay, and I got her pretty well geared, sitting at 20, 19. 18. Okay, so rocking skill cooldown time with her, and I'm running some recovery rate gear, and I'm sure you can already guess why I run recovery rate is because of I have rolled Stark backing with her. So you know, this one, nice healing set, defensive, movement speed, stuff like that. Generally good one. Not sure if this is the best one for her or not, but I usually stick with Stark backing if I do roll it, so you guys will get to see it in action. Alright, and if you haven't picked up the uniform is quite good. It adds a let's go into the uniform here. Let's see, where are you, Miss Marvel? Am I missing her? She's right in front of me, isn't she? There she is. Okay, so with her uniform, adds 1 extra hit 1 extra hit attack to backflip blast skill, 3-second increase to radiant form. Now, this 3-second increase to the radiant form skill was a addition as well to the 1.9 patch. Okay, it was the other one, but they added this as well. So you get a few extra seconds for her new 6-star skill. Okay, so let's talk about possible team ups now. Miss Marvel is a universal, so most likely Ronin will be your leader. Other ones is the classic, and I know I started with this team, and that would be you know, running the let's go into the team bonus here, running the JI. Okay, the journalistic integrity team bonus. So where are you, Captain Marvel? There you are. Okay. So, and that's this one here, and that was a very popular one in the games, you know, the beginning, but the meta has changed. The game meta has been changed since then, so you really don't see this team very often. And to be honest, at the time, it was, you know, a fantastic team, but things have changed, and I wouldn't recommend it now. Arena Battle, it's probably quite a decent team, but you know, you probably want to buff Miss Marvel, and the problem with this team is nobody really takes advantage of each other's leadership here, you know. So we can look at some possible team ups. I do see a possible Singularity, you know, Singularity, Miss Marvel, Ronin combination. I don't have Singularity buffed, but but I'm sure that's a pretty decent team. Let's see here. We got the New Avengers and Power of Space. So I say we're going to have to make our own team here. Let's see. Now, a pretty good team would be probably this team here. Now, with Miss Marvel. And I've been using this team. Let's see. Where is she? This team right here. Just put Miss Marvel in here, and you have yourself a pretty nice squad. Now you get the leadership, and Thor and Loki both benefit from her leadership, which is a pretty decent timeline battle team here. Everybody's good in timeline. Now if you really wanted to buff her, you would just put Ronin as the lead, and you know, add somebody else in. You know, if you were trying to give her a buff like Singularity, you would get that all attack, you know, cooldown time. Alright, and you know, same Singularity would get buffed from Ronin. So this is a possible team here. So let's get right into a mission. Let's see what she's got. Alright, let's see, we can run her solo and this. So let's go ahead and do let's run her with Ronin as the lead first. See how she does. But I can tell you guys right now, Miss Marvel has gotten significantly better. She was in a very bad spot, a very horrible spot for a very long time. As most of you already probably already know, when I started, Miss Marvel was a great character, like leveling that level, you know, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. But soon after that, you know, she just fell off. So it was time to replace her. You can see her 6-star skill in action right now. She's flying around. Damage is insane. So look at that. It looks awesome too. It does have a significantly long cooldown time. So cooldown is probably a very handy thing for Miss Marvel. So far, she looks like she is doing fantastic in here. Taking minimal damage from the turrets, killing pretty quick. And she's back in her form already. See how much time left. So it looks like she's got about, you know, 17 seconds on her time up here. So let's see how well she does against the boss. Oh, she might need that heal proc. Oh, she goes down. leaves Singularity all by herself from 44 star. Can she do it? No, she can't. In fact, she will not be able to do it. So, as you can see, Miss Marvel still a bit squishy. It looks, you know, like she just went down so fast, even with Ronin's buff, which is just insane to me. You know, she should have had a heal proc with the start backing, but it just did not kick in. It's one of the things I've noticed with her is running these story missions. She seems to struggle a bit still. So even with this new 6-star skill, oh wow. So anyway, this is kind of where I'm at. I mean, as you can see, like in my last video, you saw Angela. She was able to do it with the Ronin buff, and she's significantly less geared. And Captain, you know, Miss Marvel, struggled through this here, which is, you know, a bit disappointing to me, because she ran the mission so well. She got to the boss and she just died fast. You know, she took so much damage and she died so quick here. So we're gonna rerun this, and now she should do worse, you know, getting less of a buff here, but we'll see. We're gonna go ahead and run this because she needs to redeem herself after that poor performance. So not really sure. She does seem a bit squishy still. Now that's even with Stark backing, which is, you know, gives HP and you know, stuff like that. So heal sets. I mean, her 6-star skill sounds great and it should be amazing, but I don't know. It looks fantastic. It looks like it's doing great, and I love the idea of it. But she should, if she's gonna gain more defense, like she should be tankier than Angela, you know. Who's not running the healing set, fire damage, you know, it's just crazy. So she really needs to get that heal proc here to survive. Now she has May in there, which may help her buy some time to let that heal proc. So, but as you can see, she's dying so fast, super fast. And there it is, gone again. So, and only 200k. I mean, look how much health the boss still has. So, a disappointing performance, in my opinion. That 6-star skill really not hitting the mark, in my opinion, which is disappointing, you know, because it sounds great. It's this buff and she flies around, so, but she only took the boss down like 60-70k and then she was dead. So anyway, disappointing performance on story missions, but let me tell you something, guys. That is not necessarily a bad thing, because a lot of these characters struggle with the story mode. Now let's get right into what's next on the list. Team up play. Let's check out that DPS. All right, so her DPS is significantly increased since before this her last revamp. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this party started. Maybe I can get somebody that does some energy damage to show you guys just the kind of numbers she can pull. So I got Venom, so it's not going to really buffer too much. go ahead and start with the Radiant form. Okay, it looks like we're about done here. Alright, let's get the results in. As you can see, a very good showing from Miss Marvel and the DPS side. She was in a really bad spot before. Her DPS was extremely low. So, you know, there you have it. Those were pretty good results. So her DPS is pretty darn good, if you ask me. A good showing there. So unfortunately, I can't take her into Battle World, but let's see here. Do a villain siege. I did one earlier with Angela, but I can do. Let's see here. Okay, did I do Venom already? Oh, I got him at 5%. So let's go ahead. Yeah, let's take her into Kingpin. Let's see what we got here. So, there she is. All right. Okay, Mr. Kingpin. As you can see, like, she's just so squishy. She's already almost dead, which is crazy to me. Even getting hit by the lasers, I wouldn't think should die so fast. So she definitely has some squishiness issues going on. Some defense. They need to raise her defense or something. Anyway, but not to worry. Now, guys, this is where she really shines here, and you'll notice it against energy damage characters. Okay, we'll go ahead and put her up against some of the different competition here, though. So, okay, here we go. Let's do this. We'll go ahead and use this team. No problem, Miss Marvel as the lead. And another problem with this 6-star skill is that, as you'll see, it has this huge cooldown. Look at that, 22 seconds right off the bat. Just a huge cooldown. But if you make it this far, you can get it off. There it is, boom. It's a big deal. So she's fantastic in timeline, especially against the energy damage. She's not going to be so significant against the combat characters, okay? But we can go ahead and pin her up against this Cap and Spider-Man if she makes it. Okay. Cap goes down. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, she almost got them all. Very nice showing there. And there's Lady Loki. They're freezing them up. Alright, let's get 2 more of these in. So as you guys can see, she is fantastic in timeline battles. Here, let's see if we can... Okay, let's do this one. Now I want to see if I can get her heals to proc, and then... Or her passive to proc, and then hit her 5-star skill, because I want to show you the damage. It's an insane amount of damage. So let's see here. Alright, so the suit is proc, right? Oh, and unfortunately Yellow Jacket had a bubble shield on him. Wasn't able to get that damage in. But she gets him. She gets him! See, another thing that 6-star is, it takes a very long time to activate. You can see me attempting to activate it, but the animation time is extremely long and very easy to break. Okay, let's do one more. I wanted to show you the damage that she can do against some of these energy damage types. Now let's see if we can do it with Thor. Thor's a beast. So you'll notice though her passive procs, you know, almost there it is right here. See, we got 35,000 and Thor gets erased. Look at that. See that right there? That's 27,000. Let's see if I can get one more in with it. Oh, almost. Lady Loki versus Lady Loki. Let me get my count down. And there you have it, guys. Got to see a little Lady Loki one off there, but anyway, guys, there it is. That's Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, whatever you want to call it. But she got her new 6-star. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Okay, you guys may like it. I'm not a big fan of it. I think it needs an overhaul already. My guess is they released it and it wasn't ready yet. I know they didn't release it when they wanted it in the last patch, but it seems a bit underwhelming to me. It needs a buff. So anyway, guys, she's still good. She's still, you know, timeline, as you can see, she's fantastic there. And several other modes, she's good now. But anyway, guys, my name is Metsuga. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, shoot a like, subscribe for more videos. My next video is probably going to be World War Hulk. He got the new uniform, so I will be sharing with you guys here soon with the Hulk, so stay tuned and have a good one.